All right, every time we hear the word rain, our ears perk up.
Oh,
Bill
you should have
Taylor.
seen me earlier today. I saw some sprinkles on my windshield. I was so excited.
Yeah, even our boss said about mid-morning. Jack said it was a good little shower here at KENS.
Oh.
So it'll happen because we've just got a lot of moisture in the air, but without a trigger, we can't get really healthy downpours or soaking rains. No big weather system in our very near future, but I do have a weather pattern that's hinting towards some rain before we wrap up October. And that would be nice. This has been one dry month. All right, let's show you first the bad news, okay? The drought report came out today. And out to the west, not much of a change. In fact, it's been several weeks that we've seen extreme to exceptional drought, far west Texas, past Big Bend, heading towards El Paso. But here's what changed since last week. We now have 5 area counties in extreme drought. I mean, all of Kendall, Comal, just about all of Bexar. I mean, the sliver is going to be Elmendorf that's not in it, but they're in severe drought. And then Medina and Bandera. So these 5 counties now, because last week we only had a sliver of Bexar County under extreme. Here's what got us there. We started out like gangbusters. January, almost 7 inches of rain. Good soakers in April. Remember how wet July was? How many days did we have 80-degree highs in July? In fact, in July, we only had 1 day of a 100-degree high. Incredible. But here was the problem. September, October, which if you look at the average, we should be collecting about 7.5 or more inches of rain for the year in these 8 weeks. Instead, 1.5 inches. The T stands for trace, so it's not even measurable yet for October, and we're now 6.25 behind for 2024. But the good news is this, we should expect a chance before October wraps up. That in a moment. First, the lights of the CPS power plant. So we're going to start this time lapse from this morning. This is 4 in the morning. And as I put it in motion, watch the lights go out. Did we lose power? No, fog. Look at that. A wall of fog rolls in, and we were under a dense fog advisory for a couple of hours early this morning, southeast of the city down I-37. Then a mostly cloudy morning that did spawn a few of those light showers. I think we could see the same again tomorrow morning. Now, if these winds stay this gusty, and you can see they're moving pretty good, 16 miles per hour, we won't see that kind of fog develop. There's just no way. But if the winds die down under 10 miles per hour, we will see some patchy fog develop, 79 on a partly cloudy night. Today's numbers, welcome to San Antonio as they move on in. 88. So just 6 away from a 1933 record of 94. But look at how warm we started. 72, closer to the average high than 58, our average low. And the same is coming overnight tonight. We start mostly clear. Clouds will start thickening by 3 or 4 in the morning. And then the fog's going to start rolling in. Going to be about a 10 to 20% chance that we see a light sprinkle out of that fog. Here's what it should look like. Visibility forecast takes us down to half a mile at 8 a.m. And that's also out I-35, south and southeast as well. Looks like if you're going west, it won't be as bad on your Friday morning commute. The radar, pretty clear, but like I said, you can sometimes get a little light sprinkle. We just don't have a good enough system to get some widespread rain. Those are all to the north with high pressure still reigning supreme. Here's that little disturbance. See that little piece of energy that rolls through? That's what's bringing in a chance of rain at the end of October. So the 14-day forecast, no pattern change just yet. Morning cloud cover, some fog, afternoon sun, highs near 90. That won't change through the final weekend of October, even into next week. But then, here it is, the change in the weather pattern. Wednesday the 30th and Thursday the 31st, a.k.a. Halloween. A 30% chance of rain, even a 20% chance as we begin November. And then don't forget, we fall back that first weekend of November.